Hey guys, Red Bit here, and we are back with some more Minecraft. So, last time we just last time we just sort of started looking for there you go, a okay, a jungle biome, and as you can see, we are not in a jungle biome, so we must continue until we find ourselves mysteriously in a jungle biome. Cut to a jungle biome. No. Oh, is that a broken portal? Okay, well, obviously, we're going to be looking at everything that we find that's cool along the way. Like, there's no point in not doing that. Okay. Ooh. This is all underground. Uh, I really cannot be asked. I'm gonna take this gold, though. Okay, cool. Again, uh, I'm hearing wing beats. That's not... I've just started back up our outcraft, and wing beats mean dragons, and dragon just means straight up death. Okay. Oh my god, okay. What am I trying to say? I'm not 100% sure. Happens every... Ah! Yeah. I don't care. So, let's continue looking. Oh. Here. Yeah, there you go. We are in search of jungle. Oh, excuse me. It's like, what, 6, 7 o'clock in the morning? I only just got up to do my recording segment. Like, I literally just finished the last part of this. I don't know why I love doing this. It's just so satisfying. Oh, yay! Watching it all just come tumbling down. Okay. So, we've got birch, we've got spruce. So, no jungle yet. Come on. Oh, that was... I don't know. That wasn't anything. There wasn't anything in that pool of water apart from water. Not everything in this game wants to kill me. Sheepies! Where were you when I needed you? Hmm? I'm very disappointed in you, Gerald. Yeah. No, I don't want to look at you. Yeah, don't look at me. Okay, let's go. But I've actually been watching a lot of YouTube lately. And I watch a lot of YouTube all the time, to be honest. I oh, beehive. Beehive. Yeah. Okay. Where are we? What are we doing? What direction am I facing? All of these are very good questions, and all of these questions have the exact same answer. No fucking clue. I wasn't too far off. Only 90 degrees. Only an entire, like, direction on the compass. What are they called? I don't know. Do they have names? As in, like, what happens if you move from north to west? I know you go from like north to east. You go from like north. Excuse me. You go from like north to northeast, then be to like east north. Well, north. Then you go north northeast, northeast, east north, east north, east. But doing that motion, does that have a name? Like the cardinal directions themselves, do they have names? They probably do. As as a collective, I think they're just like the cardinal directions, aren't they? Ooh, oak, a dark oak. Oh, I can get some dark oak saplings. I need to grab 4. Well, I would say 6. This is gonna take fucking forever. I'm not doing this. Oh, is it about to? Yeah, it's about to become nighttime. There you go. That's all good. That tree looked like a fucking skeleton. Right. But yeah, I've been watching a lot of, listening to mainly a lot of YouTube because I do most of the housework that I do whilst listening to podcasts and YouTubers just talking and stuff like that. And recently, I've been getting into this YouTuber called Teacher Eddie, and he's a 40-something-year-old Bert Kreischer, you know, like the shirtless comedian. Let me just make sure that I'm still. No, shit. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Okay. He's he's a Bert Kreischer lookalike. He's like a 40-something-year-old American teacher, and he is predominantly, apparently, a history teacher, but he can teach, and he has taught many different subjects. But that was mainly because of like substitutes and stuff like that, and because of the Americanized school system. I don't think it's as bad where I live. I'm British, if you couldn't tell by everything about me, my sarcastic attitude, my voice, I think is very generic British. I've been told by many people that I sound like a quote posh totty. Thank you for that, Mrs. Bat. Oh, I don't. Am I supposed to be back in this forest? This has a lot of coverage for creepers. This is why I don't like these sorts of forests. It's just a lot of coverage, especially if it's hilly as well. I kind of want to get out of the canopy. Oh, there's lava. I don't know why I said, oh, there's lava. Like that. There's lava. There must be a jungle somewhere. Am I going the right direction still? Yes, I am. Okay. But yeah, I live in Britain. I'm British. I would actually class myself as not British, but English. British does seem to have a more middle class affair about it. And ow, that hurt. Just broke all of my legs. And but he he essentially talks about anything in it. He reacts to videos, but he reacts to them in a way that is educational. So he would essentially um, react to let's say, for example, Boy in a Band. He's quite a big YouTuber. Um, a few million subscribers, I think, and stuff like that. So a very, very big YouTuber. But his sort of he put up a "Don't Stay in School" video, a song, and I completely agree with everything that he's saying in that. Not "Don't Stay in School," but make sure that the absolute stupidity that is the current standardized school curriculum doesn't stay in school. Because I loved and do love learning and education. I'm not a scholar by any means or a professor, but I am someone who loves random knowledge about stuff that I am interested in. So, I my history, I like all things macabre, all things dark and mysterious and disgusting, essentially. And because of this, oh, am I gonna be able? Yeah. And because of this, I know a lot about specifically American serial killers, as well as cults and a few UFO sightings. They're not as interesting to me, although I am incredibly, incredibly interested in obviously alien life and stuff like that. But that's what I'm passionate about. That's one of my interests. I wouldn't say I'm passionate about serial killers. That just makes me sound like a bit of a creep. But I am very, very interested in the mindset of serial killers, of family annihilators, of um uh cults and um people of that nature. They fascinate me. But because of the way my brain works, that fascination comes out in obsession. And I don't want to die from falling, so let's back it up a bit. Okay. And essentially that interest comes out in I need to know everything I can about this subject all of the time, so therefore I can make the most informed, not even decision, but informed thought process that I can about the thing that I'm interested in. And that makes perfect sense to me. I don't know if it does to you, but anyway, I'm getting off topic. The reason I'm talking about this is because there's no fucking jungle. So I have to fill the dead air with something. And because I don't because this is what this channel is for, is essentially you sitting down watching me play this game, and we just talk about anything and everything, and that includes interests. But yeah, he essentially goes on, this teacher Eddie essentially goes on about loads of different, he reacts to videos, but not the whole 10 ways, like, oh, let's react to this 5-minute life hacks that obviously don't work. It's more, let's react to stuff that I am passionate about. And he doesn't react in the whole like, oh, pulling his hair out, getting up and going out the room. He essentially just reacts as if he's having a conversation with the person, or he's trying to teach you about what it is in his mind that they are saying how he interprets this music video or this YouTube video or this discussion that's happening. And you can tell that he does do it all blind. He says he does, but there's a lot of obviously people that say that they do crap and then they go out and it's very, very obviously faked. But essentially what he was doing in that video was talking from a teacher's perspective who wants to teach to actually teach, not wants to teach because they perceive it to be an easy job. And this is all his words, not mine. But I am paraphrasing a little bit. But this is all in the context of he's a teacher and he's saying this stuff. And I'm just sort of telling you what I took away from it. And everything that both him and Boy in a Band, because I've listened to that music video before and it's insane. Like, I didn't know there was 30 rights, like human rights. The only one that I know is like, I don't even know my rights. I think one of them is freedom of speech, but I don't know. I know that we have that, but I don't know if we have it as a human right, as as an English person. I don't know if my right to free speech is as concrete as an American's. Because we obviously have an incredible amount of free speech in Britain. We can say whatever the fuck it is we want about anything. But I don't know if it's as set in stone. Am I going to sleep again? Is it time for Betty Buys Daddy? Yes? Okay. Sleepy times. I don't know if the freedom of speech is as set in stone in England as it is in America. Let me just make sure that I'm still going in the right direction. Yep. Still no bloody jungle. What the fuck? What the fuck? But anyway, he and also I don't know any CPR. I don't know. I know very, very, very. I know the theoretical what you do. That wasn't from school. I've always said to Mrs. Bat that I believe that there should be, like, get rid of stupid subjects. Like, I don't believe that you should teach religion in school. Like, end off, because it just ends up being indoctrination into that country's specific religious belief. In England, it's Christianity. You know, I think it's like I think it's not Catholic. I think it's just like Church of England Christian sort of thing. And I personally am not religious. I don't care if you are, I don't care if you're not. Like, that doesn't affect me. But I personally do not believe in God. And I don't believe that you should teach, at least the way that they are, religion in school. Because when I was in school, this is religious education. And all the way through from because in England, we do it in years, not grades. It's reception, year 1, all the way through to year 11. And then after year 11, you have sixth form, which is college. So you can either go to sixth form or college for 2 years, and then you can go to university, sort of thing. That's sort of how it works here. It's all very, very smooth. There's not as much moving around in the school system. It's you have primary school, middle school, secondary school, sixth form, which sometimes can be its own institution, or it can be connected to an existing or your existing school. And then you go to university. That's your college, your 2 years of college, and that's 12 and year 12 and 13. And after that, you go to university. I never did any of that. But that's a story for another day. Oh, come on. There you go. But like all the way through up until year 11, we were being taught quote unquote religious education, which it wasn't. It was just Christianity. There was no a deep dive into other religions, other than probably like for my grand total of 11 years in like compulsory like core education that everyone in my country has to go through. There's all um it probably about a grand total of about a month and a half throughout 11 years was spent on other religions, was spent on um Hinduism, because we obviously went through the basics of it, but it was never a deep dive into it. We just skimmed the top. And then it was straight back to Christianity, straight back to the okay. Straight back to the Bible, to Jesus Christ and stuff like that. And I never understood it. Like, why can't I learn about not just the big religions, Christianity, quote unquote big religions, Christianity, Judaism, uh, Muslim, uh, oh, Sikhism, you know, uh, Hinduism, all of the big religions. Why can't I? Because I believe that you can learn just as much, if not more, because it's essentially all stories, isn't it? Like I'm not saying that your religion is a story and stuff like that, but I'm saying that the morals that religion teaches is through the lens of allegorical stories, through the lens of this is how you be a good person. This is how you should live your life if you want to be classified as a good person, and then go to your form of heaven, you know, at the end of your life. Oh, pumpkins! Hey, good. Right. There's obviously some stuff underneath me. But and again, I'm not trying to demean or dismiss anybody's faith, because that's not what I want to do in any way whatsoever. If you have the faith, congratulations, you're a bigger person than I am. I just couldn't get my head around it, to be honest. Goats. But pardon me. But what am I saying? what am I even trying to say? I'm bouncing from one subject to another. But but what and I believe that instead of, and they also did like PSHCE, which I think is essentially life class. I think for America it would technically be health class. In England it's called PSHCE, or at least it was, and then they added another E at the end of it, PSHCEE. You know, and I think they should just get rid of that class and maybe half of RE class, because you'd be just learning the same shit over and over again, and the stuff that you were learning you weren't going to use in your bloody life anyway. Obviously you do need to be informed about religion, because religion is a massive part of culture and society and how it works and why it works and stuff like that, but you don't need to have it shoved down your throat that if you have to believe in our God, and if you don't believe in our God you're going to hell and you're a terrible person and blah blah blah. So I don't give a shit, you know. But they should just have like common sense class, you know, where yeah, you should learn your rights. You should be able to recite them all and understand what they mean as well, not just, oh, I have the right of free speech. What does that mean? Does that mean I can say anything I want to anybody and have no consequences? No, it doesn't. Eh? It means that you have the right to your opinion and to voice your opinion, but then so do other people. So if they disagree with your opinion, they have the ability to voice that. You know? Like, say your opinion is like, I believe that smooth peanut butter is the best. One, you're a psychopath. That's what you are. Crunchy peanut butter or no peanut butter. Anyway, if that's your opinion, then yeah, you have the right to that opinion. But then I have the right to tell you that you're a bloody psychopath because of your opinion, you know? I think it's a bunch of other stuff as well. Like, again, I don't know my human rights. I'm a year-old man who has no idea what his human rights are as a person, you know? And that's just one of them. Also, the laws. I know, don't kill, don't steal, don't, you know, pay your taxes. But I don't know how to do that either, you know? If this fucking YouTube shit ever takes off, I'm screwed. Because I don't know how to pay my taxes. I don't know what I need to do. And I should have been taught that. And I don't care if teachers say, oh, well, that's not our job to teach you. Yes, it is. It's your job to prepare me for the world. And you didn't do that. You know? I'm not an idiot by any means. I understand that you can't teach me everything. But you didn't teach me anything, it seems like. I haven't... Like, I was good at math. And I was good at science. I wasn't like, anyway. I wasn't, like, prestigious at it, amazing at it, but I was good, you know? I liked it. They gave you answers to questions that you asked, and then you move on to the next question. You know, 2 plus 2 equals 4. You know, A plus B equals C, C minus B equals A. A and B can be any value you want them to be. You know, da 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 da. But I've never used algebra. Well, I've never used advanced algebra, quadratic equations. I've never used the periodic table. I've never used Shakespeare, the logic of Shakespeare. I've never used, um, you know, I've never used the story of the Good Samaritan and stuff like that in my everyday life. you know? I barely write anymore, really. Like, I was very surprised once I left school how little I wrote. So being sure that I was able to write cursive, and my handwriting is absolutely atrocious, but being able that I'm able to write cursive, even that at the moment kinda seems fucking pointless. Okay, I think I'm gonna leave this episode here, and we can pick back up next time and try and find a fucking jungle. I'm gonna look and there's gonna be like a jungle right there. No, no. Okay. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked it, don't forget to... Hey! Jim! You good, Jim? So everyone say hey to Jim. Hey, Jim! Wanna come and play? And Jim's fucked off. Well, fuck you, Jim. Okay. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked it, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Because why not? It's free. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. And until then, bye.